if you drink more than 14 drinks a week, if you binge once a month, if you have been drinking like this for more than 5 years, there is a 7-stage ladder underneath your brain and you cannot feel it. Most drinkers walk away clean from stage 4. Stage 7 is different. Stage 7 is the afternoon the brain dies. This is what alcohol does to your brain, stage by stage. The first 6 stages are silent. Stage 7 is where the brain does not come back. Stage 1, GABA override. GABA is the brain's main inhibitory neurotransmitter. Its job is to keep neurons from firing. Alcohol binds to GABA receptors and forces them open. The relaxation you feel is not a release. It is a chemical override. Your inhibitory system has been switched on against its will. Neurons fire less. The brain temporarily silences itself. The calm is not a feeling. The calm is the room going dim. Stage 2, hippocampal suppression. The hippocampus is the most alcohol-sensitive structure in the brain. It is the seat of memory formation. It is the first to fail. Above a blood alcohol of 0.1, memory consolidation stops. Whatever happens to you in the next hour is not being written down. It is not being saved. A blackout is not memory loss. A blackout is memory never formed. The footage does not exist. There is nothing to recover. Stage 3, cerebellar atrophy. The cerebellum is the balance and coordination center at the base of your brain. It begins to shrink. MRI studies of heavy drinkers show measurable cerebellar volume loss after 5 years. The wobble in your walk after a few drinks is not a feeling. It is the structure itself becoming unsteady. Stop drinking here and some of the volume returns. Keep drinking and the wobble becomes permanent. The structure does not regrow on its own. Stage 4, peripheral neuropathy. The longest nerves in your body begin to die from the outside in. Fingers and toes go first. Alcohol directly demyelinates peripheral nerves. Thiamine deficiency accelerates the damage. The tingling you write off as cold hands is the nerves themselves losing their insulation. About half of long-term heavy drinkers show measurable nerve damage on testing. Most never bring it up to a doctor. Stage 5 is where the deficiency stops being subtle. Stage 5, Wernicke's Encephalopathy. Thiamine starvation of the brain reaches a critical level. The classic triad arrives at the same time. Confusion, eye movement abnormalities. Ataxia. The patient cannot walk straight, cannot track a finger, cannot say what year it is. Reversible if caught in days, permanent if not. Studies of emergency rooms find Wernicke is missed in roughly 80% of cases. The patient is sent home as drunk. The thiamine is never given. The brain crosses into stage 6. Stage 6, Korsakoff Syndrome. The Wernicke phase progresses. The damage in the mammillary bodies and the thalamus becomes permanent. Anterograde amnesia sets in. The patient can hold a conversation but cannot remember it. Introduce yourself, leave the room, come back, and they have not met you yet. The personality remains. The continuous self does not. The family describes it as the worst thing they have ever watched. The person is there. The thread connecting one day to the next is gone. Stage 7, Central Pontine Myelinolysis. The brain can die in a single afternoon, often not from the drinking itself, from the treatment. A long-term heavy drinker arrives at the hospital with low sodium. The doctors correct the sodium. They correct it too fast. Within 24 hours, the myelin in the pons, the brainstem, begins to dissolve. The pons is the cable between the brain and the body. When its myelin goes, the cable goes silent. Locked-in syndrome, awake, aware, unable to move anything except the eyes. The hospital saves the body. The brain is destroyed in the saving. Most fatalities arrive within the first week of admission. The drinking did the damage. The infusion pulled the trigger. There is no symptom at stage 2. There is no warning at stage 4. There is no coming back from the afternoon at stage 7. If you drink more than 14 drinks a week, do 3 things. This year, before stage 3, get a baseline MRI. Get a serum thiamine level. Recognize every blackout as brain damage, not lost memory. The hard cutoff is 14 drinks a week for men, 7 for women. Above those lines, the brain begins to shrink in ways that show up on a scan within 5 years. Below them, the brain mostly stays itself. Send this to anyone who drinks more than you do. The next video goes inside a different organ that also forgets how to come back.